I've had a complicated relationship with AI, and I don't really want to talk about it, but I do want to talk about something else, which is you can build personal software today really easily that's just for you. Today I want to talk about something that clearly started that way, but it's a little tool that's kind of fallen into my workflow, and I want to show it to you now. You ready? Let's go. Hey, what's up? My name is Chris, and welcome to Coding in Public. All right, the tool I'm talking about is Scratch. It's this little text editor. I think it's built with Tari or something like that. But you can see it's very basic, right? I just have like something here and points and whatever. But it has a lot of little nice touches, and it's almost entirely, it seems like, vibe coded. It's a lot of local stuff. So here it's all saved to your machine, and I don't know, I just really liked it. You can even hook it up to Git, so I can sync with my Git and actually commit stuff to it and sync and push and pull, so I can use it on multiple different systems. And it's just a normal repo that holds all of this, but it's a nicer interface to interact with. Now, if you use something like Obsidian or something like that, which I also do, I also use IA Writer for a lot of long form writing. There's a bunch of little tools that I like to play with, but to have a little Scratch pad like this that hooks to Git and does a couple other things has been useful for me. So I just wanted to show it off. You can see here you can do to-do lists, you can do block quotes, all this kind of stuff. And like I mentioned, almost all of it seems to be vibe coded. In fact, if you jump into these 52 commits, you'll see that a lot of them include Claude or Cursor or something else. And you can see that multiple people are actually contributing to it. It's this first person, Eric Lee, who started it, and they built this up, and it's clear that other people thought it was interesting, and you can actually install it using Brew, which is what I did. It's just a little cast that you can grab off of that, but lots of little tiny features, and they're constantly adding to it. In fact, if I jump back over here, you'll see that there's like save in folder button that previews that window. There's now Control or Command W to close little windows. So a lot of these little features, people are just adding as you go. I've even contributed a little bit myself. But if you jump over here, here's how I typically use something like this. And here's one of the things I like. It's not just a text editor, it also interacts with Claude Code. So I will usually start my day, because I'm very verbal, just talking out whatever I'm thinking about. So I could say something like, I'm thinking about all the stuff I have to do for work. I need to write a change log. I need to come up with an example app for using resend inbound. I need to get back with Christina, and I need to do something else. All right, so that's what I'll typically do. I just dump it all in there. And then there's a nice little Claude command. There's also Codex, I think, as well. Yeah, and I'm sure other people will add other ones as they want to use them. So I can just say like, I don't know, organize this into a task list. Now, of course, I can just paste this into like Claude or something else and have it do it. But it's nice that it's right here within the text editing app interface. So this is one of the little touches that kind of sets this apart and is a fun little part of the tooling. And if I want to see something new, I can just put a PR in for it. And so you can see here, write change log, come up with an example, get back with Christina, something else. And it's listed that off. It'll even organize stuff for me and anything else you might want to do. It's got basic syntax highlighting for everything you'd want. It's got image and table inserts. You can pin notes. You can switch to Markdown format. You can share it. So there's a lot of kind of basic text editor things. There's a nice search API, like I mentioned, or a search feature. Like I mentioned, you can hook this up to Git and like push it up, pull down stuff from remote. So it's a nice little touch. All right. So anyhow, something that I'm like realizing there's a lot of tools like this that I just like, and I want to kind of make them my own. So just fork this, use it yourself, build on it if you want, or you can kind of stay in sync as they change stuff. There are a couple other features here. You can like change some of the stuff. You can change to light mode or dark mode or system. They've got some basic font choices. I'm sure you can add more if you want to, or of course you can wait till it's done. There's shortcuts here. You can actually check for updates as well, and it will check for those updates and go from there. You can see that you can like point your notes anywhere. So here I have it as like a second brain that I also open this as an Obsidian vault as well, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So anyhow, it's nice to see this thing being built by a bunch of people who clearly just want a nice little syncing app where they can write basic Markdown and do some other fun stuff, use Claude Code, Codex, and stuff like that with it. So let me know what you think about these kinds of videos. I don't think I've done much like this in the past, but I think I'm realizing that like there's a ton of stuff in my life like this that AI can solve little pain points. And even if I'm complicated on how I use it, how I interact with it, what it means for me as a developer, I'm still getting a lot of benefit out of tools like this that other people have built. Obviously, I wouldn't put anything super serious in this and do security checks and all that kind of stuff. Or a lot of the stuff I'm building is just literally personal apps for me that no one will ever see and that don't need to be secure at all because they're local to my own machine. So I think I'm finding a place. And if you want to know more what I think about AI, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. Let me know if you're interested. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy coding.